From Western New York, this is Self-Advocacy in Action. Today's special guests are Beth Geyer and Mary McLaughlin. Now, here's your host, a lady whose talk show would never end, Gwen Squire.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Self-Advocacy in Action. I'm Gwen Squire, as the announcer told you, and today's special guests are Mary McLaughlin and Beth Geyer.
Thank you.
Hi, Mary. Welcome to the show. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I live in Amherst. I like to work on the computer on my stories. The way I use the computer is with the Discover switch. I plug my switch into the Discover switch, and I go from there.
Okay.
I like to go out to the movies and go shopping.
My kind of girl, so do I. Yeah. So, Beth, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Beth Geyer, and I work in a large human service agency in Western New York. I've been working with people with disabilities for over 25 years. I'm also a part-time writer.
Okay.
And I have started a writing group, which is how we met.
Awesome. So, what we're going to be talking about today is the play you're going to be putting on. It's called Always October, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to give us a little bit of background about it?
Absolutely. Well, part of the writing group is we were working on developing plays, and Mary and Wanda Wilson, who is not here, she also helped write the play.
Okay.
We decided to write this play, and amazingly enough, we're having it produced.
Awesome.
So, yes. Maybe Mary can put something. Usually Mary...
I got my idea from the way I thought people would treat disabled people.
Okay.
One of the things we wanted to talk about was advocacy in our writing group.
Okay.
And I thought, since we're all writers, how could we get our voice to be heard?
Right.
So when we brought these characters to the table, we decided to write about disability, what it's like to be in a group home, and what does it mean to be independent in that type of situation.
Okay, because if I remember correctly, you said in the email that you wanted to show what it was like for, well, the main idea was for the boyfriend, because he was upset that she wanted to move into a group home, the main character.
Yes.
Because his idea of independence is living on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Matthew, it was really interesting because yeah, Matt is yours?
Yes.
Yes. We had some characters. Matthew is one of the characters in the play. He lives independent. Well, doesn't live. He lives with his mom, and he has an aide that comes to his home.
Okay.
He's very, very upset that his girlfriend Susan is moving into an individualized residential alternative,
Okay.
or group home. And the play really shows their struggles, how he gets in these little conflicts with the staff in the group home, and all along while Susan is trying to make things smooth, to try to keep her boyfriend happy and try to keep the staff happy and learn all the rules in her new living situation. Mary was mostly the voice of Matt, he's like a rebel. He's very outspoken, and if there's something wrong, and that was Mary really embraced that character. She took Matt and she just ran with it. Yeah, she did like Matt.
So are you a rebel, Mary?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It took a long time to write the play. Actually, it's been over a year we've been working together.
Wow.
Mainly because we do have the communication the way it's set up. I mean, Mary writes, she's a wonderful writer. The stories that she writes are gorgeous. She's working on an autobiography.
Awesome.
But getting the story, because obviously I couldn't write the whole thing because I don't have their experiences.
Right.
So each week we would meet, or sometimes we would meet twice a week. I would visit their home, and I would have to say, okay, what do you want Matt to do?
Okay.
And then talking to Mary, it was long. It was hard, wasn't it? A lot of times Mary would have to spell the word so that I could understand it.
Right.
Because obviously it wasn't in the Dynavox yet.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
had to make it up as we go, and communication was very challenging. But we did it.
Okay.
And
So let's talk about the auditioning process.
certainly.
What did that entail? You know, what did you have to go through?
Sure. Is it okay if I speak?
Yeah.
We put out a call in the Art Voice. We also put a call through Parent Network, and it was open to everybody.
Okay.
The amazing thing about it is that we didn't say persons with disability or persons with not. We opened the auditions to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Mary and Wanda, the writers, were as well as I. We were all present with the director, Victoria Perez, and they had to audition. We gave them sections of the play, and it was amazing. It was a magical time.
Awesome.
Yes, it was amazing.
Now, how did you go about choosing who would play what character, though? Were you looking for something in particular?
Actually, I'm going to say yes. Were you, Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you know, obviously they had to have confidence in to get up on the stage and actually audition. It's really intimidating to sit there with 3 writers and a director, and you're all by yourself up there reading these lines that you never read before. And sometimes you just know the person is going to be the person. Other times, you know, you think, oh, I could work with this and we can develop this. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the amazing things is that we have, and I want to say, I don't know if this ever been done on a local theater, is that we do have 4 disabled people with 4 non-disabled people on the stage together.
Oh, okay.
And it's so beautiful to see everybody working together. And in Mary's vision and in Wanda's vision and my vision as well is that, you know, this is true integration. This is true community where people are working together and there's no you, them, us, they. It's just a beautiful thing.
I think it's a neat concept because it's going to show everything from everybody's perspective, like the parents' perspective and the boyfriends, and then you've got Susan's perspective.
Yes.
I think that that's going to be really great to see.
It is. I think it'll give people a better understanding, and even for parents and staff, to see what some of the questions that people do have that live in structured or settings such as this. There were so many questions that, you know, that am I going to get kicked out? What happens if I do this? What if this happens? And this kind of addresses all that. And I'm sure there's things that even parents would be like, oh, I didn't know that they did that there.
Right.
You know, there's just so much that involved in having this setting that you're in. So it's just really interesting.
Okay. Let me check my little cheats.
That's okay. That's fine.
Cheat
Yeah,
sheet here,
that's good.
Because I know we said we were going to skip a few questions, so
Yeah, we did.
it's all right. Oh, why don't we talk about like where it's going to be at,
Okay.
and whether or not it's going to be wheelchair accessible, which I'm hoping.
It is wheelchair accessible. It's going to be at the Alleyway Theater.
Okay.
What happened, we had the script. Mary and I were trying, and Wanda, we're all trying to sell it. Parent Network was good enough to want to purchase the play.
Okay.
So, and
That's what I
they
was
were fortunate enough to have Victoria Perez already on staff, who is a well-known, very good actress within our local community. So she, they approached Alleyway, and Alleyway said, "Sure, we'll put it on." So they gave Parent Network 4 days to put it on. Thursday night is October 17th is the opening night.
Wait, we have the card.
Yes, you do. Good, thank you. That's our opening night is October 17th. That's going to be the Harvest Honors for Parent Network, which is a fundraiser for them.
Okay.
And then those tickets are $75. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the tickets are $20.
Okay.
And that's open to the general public. Of course, the fundraiser is as well, but that's
okay.
So Alleyway, and it is wheelchair accessible, and we really encourage everybody who has any interest or any relation to this field, human services, any disability, please come to the play. It should be very compelling.
Yeah. Let's talk about the actress that's playing Susan.
Oh my goodness.
Rebecca Obrachta.
Yes, she. When she walked in, we said all four of us, Victoria, Wanda, Mary, and I, this is our Susan. Susan is very, very sweet. The character is very sweet. But a little bit of an edge. Like she wants to learn. She's very bright. So that's exactly how the character was written.
And Rebecca is all those things.
Yeah,
because she's a friend of ours in self-advocacy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you know. Oh,
yeah.
See, yes.
And we know her mother. She's a wonderful person.
I know. Yeah.
She runs Parent Network.
The mom is both. The family's very supportive. Actually, all the actors in the play. We have two actresses who are parents of children with disability, and then we have a grandfather whose granddaughter is, in one of our organizations. Okay. And who else do we have? And then there's a woman who has her own apartment. She has an aide that comes in. We have all different types of people working on this play.
You stole my question before.
I'm
so I was
sorry.
It's okay. I'm just teasing you.
I know.
Because I was going to ask, you know,
Okay.
is it just a play about, I mean, with only people, actors with disabilities, but you
Yeah.
said no.
Yeah,
It's a mix, which is actually a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's that's again, it's like true community, and we love that Parent Network saw our vision of trying to have a voice and a real voice with the real and reaching the real community.
Okay.
You know, all different types of people in the community.
Yeah. And you said that you and Mary met, I don't mean to just keep
No,
talking to you, but
that's fine.
I'm trying to
I know.
include Mary too.
Right.
But
I'm trying to think if I can can I press your idea part?
yeah, why don't you do that?
I'm thinking
Let's talk
to do
about
that.
her idea.
Yeah, because I want to see. I think she talks about the play a little bit.
I got my idea from the way I thought people would treat disabled people.
Okay.
Right.
Now, did you have a personal experience of being in a group home? Yeah? Okay. So that probably came from
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
In. Oh, she worked. She lived at a Spire. Right,
Okay.
Right. And then she moved with another agency. Erie County Home. Mary has a very colorful history.
Okay.
You're working on your autobiography now, right? She's got great stories. So
Awesome.
hopefully, when we get that going, that'll be another plateau we can reach.
Yeah,
for
we can-
her.
you can come back on here and plug that then.
Right.
Yeah.
In the writing group, we started. The topic was playwriting. Now we're after this play's done. We're going to start on autobiographies. Maybe we'll get little plays from her autobiography or
That would be nice.
other
That
writers'
would be awesome.
autobiographies. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Anything else you want me to push on this? What would you like me to push? This one? Sister.
I love going to my sister's house every month, beating her at rummy, and getting drunk.
You like to get drunk, huh? I did that once in my life, got stone drunk. I will never do it again.
I know. I
Never.
don't like it either.
Yeah.
Too much downtime for
Yeah.
me. Yeah. TV? Okay.
In my spare time, I watch Law and Order SVU, CSI
Oh,
New
that's
York,
right. You
Criminal
like
Minds,
shows.
and football, especially the Manning boys.
Okay.
She did like that, yeah.
Okay.
Which
Awesome.
gives her a lot of ideas for how to write scripts and conflict and all the things that we talk about in playwriting.
Right.
So.
So how did you two go about meeting each other?
Well, it's funny, Mary. I'm going to tell them this story because this is my story to tell.
Yeah.
I had this writing group, and somebody recommended Mary to me, but I heard that Mary didn't want to come to my writing group.
Oh.
So I was like, wonder why. So I don't even know how you got there. I think the staff did they talk you into it? No? Don't even. Yeah. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. Did you want to go or did you not? You wanted to go? But can you spell it? What is it? Wanda. Oh, Wanda, the other writer, told her she should come to the writing group. So when she came, I think she had, we had already developed a little bit of one of the characters that Mary took over, Matt, and she was intrigued when she saw that it was going to be an advocacy and she was going to have a voice, and we didn't know that Parent Network was going to put the play on, so we were just like, we can get this published, we're going to, people will then, maybe there'll be some kind of change. So
Yeah.
So then she started getting into it, and she turned out to be the biggest advocate for, and that's why she took Matt right over. Wanda, the other writer, she was more the Susan character,
Okay.
just a little bit more thoughtful, thinking about Matt will go right in and plow right in, just like Mary.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
So anyway, we met at this writing group, and it's been ever since we've been together. The writing group is usually Mondays and Tuesday evenings. Anybody can join on the writing group too. So
Okay.
we do have some.
All right. Well, normally we take a break, but because we're having such a good conversation,
Thank you.
I think we'll kind of skip it tonight.
Okay,
today,
good.
okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Mary, you like to go shopping in your spare time. You're my kind of girl. Yeah. What else was I going to ask about the play?
Yeah.
We've talked a little bit about Rebecca.
Yes.
And
yes.
what about the guy that's playing Matt?
Matt is a student from Damon College. He's,
Okay.
I believe he's a theater major. And he had read, they always do, right? Is he? Yes, I think, yeah. He's a theater major, and he just saw the ad in Art Boys. I have to forgive me, I don't know, I think it's Alphonse, but I don't know his last name yet.
Okay.
We just started rehearsals actually last week.
Okay.
And today they were in their second rehearsal, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now with the rehearsals, they'll be going every single day.
Okay.
Almost, I mean, we have a few days off, but it's really grueling.
Wow.
The rehearsals, they have to memorize the line, and that's the important part, is that this is a real community event. It's not like, everything's real. You have to learn your lines. The standard is the same.
Right.
So
like you would treat any other person.
That's right. That's exactly it. This is what.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. That's why I say it's true community. And on one of the flyers on the play, I think it says groundbreaking, and it's groundbreaking because it's true community,
right,
and because it is a story that's never been done.
It's a real situation.
It's a real situation. Yeah. And the other thing, when in the play, some people are like, "Oh my God, they really do that? They do this in If You Live in an Ira," which isn't a bad thing. None of it's bad.
Right.
But it's a little like startling. And we had it read and reread by all different types of people in the fields, from direct care all the way to presidents and whoever within agencies, and they said, yes, this is what it is. I mean, it's not it's not bad. It's just interesting.
Yeah. Now, is this something she had to get you had to get copyrighted, Mary, because it was your idea and it's your play?
No.
No.
We usually with writers, we usually go on the first North American rights. Right now, we haven't really worked out anything after the Parent Network thing.
Right.
We really even haven't thought of that yet.
Oh, I was just curious.
But that's a good question, and it is something we have to think about.
Yeah.
But right now, it's just all three of us down the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, because we didn't own one character.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's other characters in there.
Right.
So.
Now, Mary, you're working on your autobiography, and that's gonna be about your life, and I'm sure you've had a very colorful life, huh? Oh yeah, yeah.
She has.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah,
to put that out there. And
she's had a very good life.
Yeah.
A very interesting life too.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I'm trying to think. Mary works on. Can I tell them how you write a little bit?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. That would be.
Because this is your chin thing. Right. It's so.
Okay.
The chin. Then you put your cheek. So then she pushes and then it goes to the T, and then she clicks it for the H.
Okay.
That's how the writing comes through.
Okay.
This Dynavox works on. How is it? Your
chin?
No. For her eyes.
Oh,
for
okay.
the eyes. So when she looks at it, but for the stage purposes, they didn't have it on the eyes. But that's how it works on the eyes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they can do nowadays.
It is. It's we've had Mary's been to technology fairs. P. Yeah. So so writing the autobiography is very, very takes a lot of your time.
No.
No? Good.
Really?
P. U. S. Oh, push?
Yeah.
She pushes. No. The thing. Push. Put. Yeah. The one. That. Oh. S. A. Y. Says. Which one? TV, book, Dynavox?
I work on my Dynavox every day. I play concentration. The way I use it is with my eyes.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm wondering what that one that says Dan Marino means. Can I push it?
Okay. If Mary wants you to.
I love the announcer for the NFL, Dan Marino.
Awesome.
He is my favorite player.
Okay.
He is hot. He sang happy birthday on the show. I
yeah.
didn't know it was his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
When? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I didn't know
Well, I was teasing my friends that I was going to bring my binoculars so I could look at them more closely too when I went to a game just recently, last week. I highly recommend going to one though.
that. That's funny. I went to one in. You did? You went to a game? Oh, you did? In Buffalo or in Florida? Florida?
Hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, two? Oh, in 2002? Yeah.
Okay.
Good one.
The last time I went to a game was 1990 something, and back then I didn't really care for it because it wasn't when the people would stand up to
Yeah, yeah.
watch the play. You
Yeah.
couldn't see it around them, but now they have it.
Oh.
Now they have it that you can now see.
Good.
They've rearranged everything at
Good.
Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Good.
Now, Mary,
Good.
do you live around here?
I live in Amherst.
Okay.
The other thing too is the title Always October. I think that we
Yes, I was going to ask what was behind the title.
right because I was looking at I wondered if I thought she had the idea in her Dynavox.
Okay.
But Always October is Disability Awareness Month.
Right.
So the working title of the play was Always October. So when we were already done, usually you get a title for something in the last part of your book, or usually you'll find the title somewhere in the middle of the book.
Right.
But we decided to keep it Always October because that's what the play is about, disability awareness.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know.
Okay. And I'm going to assume you've been a self-advocate, working very hard to help change things, try to change things for people, make them better with disabilities. Yeah.
In our writing group, if anybody comes to and says that they had to do something, Mary will be the one saying why.
Yeah.
Like she always wants people to question.
Mm-hmm.
She's always the one saying, why do I have to do that? Why do they make you do that? Not that anybody makes her, but you got to ask the questions.
Right. Otherwise, you'll never know.
And that's what the play really will. A lot of the folks that may be living in they don't know why some of the things we do as workers or whatever our jobs are. So that was kind of fun.
Now, what do you do? I'm sorry, Beth.
I am right now a senior program manager. I have 2 day habilitation programs.
Okay.
And I'm an administrator for them, but they call them senior program managers now. But that's what I do.
Okay.
I've been direct care in a group home. I've been in MSC. I've kind of worked the whole gamut. And so that's what I'm doing now.
So you kind of see things through
the staff eyes.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And but for this play, it's almost like I had to see the staff through Mary and Wanda's eyes,
Right.
because I had no idea that's what. Like I didn't know that they, there were certain questions they had. I'm like, no, that's not why they do that, or that's
Right.
not why they. So it was kind of fun in that respect, wasn't that? That was fun.
Yeah.
So because the field we work in has a lot of those acronyms, those
Right.
a PhD, physical health, and a PhD.
Right.
Like we talk them like there's nothing, but
I know.
people around don't know what that means.
Right.
So it was kind of fun to explain.
Right.
So
how long is the play?
the play right now is probably about maybe an hour and 10. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But with a break, with your intermission,
Okay.
it might be go for an hour and 20 usually.
Okay. And where is it again?
Right now it's going to be, or not right now, it's going to be at the Alleyway Theater.
Okay.
On October 17th is opening night, and then Thursday, Friday night, and it all starts at 7:30. But on Sunday, there's a matinee at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So which is very nice. And
Okay.
then, and it's going to be at the Alleyway down right in the theater district.
Okay.
And Mary and Wanda will be there every single night.
Okay,
So
awesome.
you can talk to them, get their autographs, or whatever you want to get from Mary and Wanda.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I've just been given the 2-minute warning, but you're
Okay.
already talking about when it is and
Yeah, yeah.
where it is.
Yeah, yeah. So remember that it is a fundraiser for for Parent Network. Harvest
Okay.
Hunters. We're very grateful that they picked up the play. I think that we love that their vision was shared because this was a huge vision for us. And it's Alleyway. Thank you for because it is wheelchair accessible there.
Right. I'm glad,
Yeah,
'cause I
me
wanna
too.
go.
Me too.
Yes.
I'm glad. We'd like to see everybody there.
Yeah.
And again, on the first night is the opening, and they will have a
Okay.
question and answer after the first opening.
Oh,
night.
okay.
But Mary and Wanda will be there on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, so you can ask them all the questions you
Okay.
want.
And I should have asked this sooner, but
That's
Wanda
okay.
has a disability too, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Wanda uses the same apparatus as Mary with the chin and the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Wanda does that.
All right. Well, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
No, she doesn't. Yes, she does. I've seen her do it. Oh. Not the same, but the same. Like she has to use She has to
Right.
use. I don't know what they call it. Help. Like a program on the
Right.
computer. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's been great talking to you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, and we want to say thank you to everybody in the audience, and please join us again for Self-Advocacy in Action.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to Self-Advocacy in Action. This is Eric Bassan speaking. Self-Advocacy in Action is a Sanders Western production. Want to see more Self-Advocacy in Action? Why not go to like us on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, or go to www.saneaction.com. That's www.saneaction.com.